It's about being willing to be found. Standing up, being seen, and being found is not that hard, whether it's in a physical personal meeting or whether it's in a virtual meeting. The pathways are pretty straightforward. I am Christina Suter, and this is the Real Estate Breakthrough Show, where we talk about the reality of real estate, the mindset you need in order to face the reality of what it is, and tips and tricks to get you moving forward in investing. I am your host, Christina Suter. Today, I want to talk about 14 days to better real estate investing. Just 14 days. Now, I didn't say it'd be 14 easy days, right? I just said 14 days to better real estate investing. Well, why can I answer this question? Because it doesn't really matter whether you're new to investing or whether you've been an investor for a long time. The basic skills of an investor are pretty much the same. Networking and knowledge. Very straightforward. Networking and knowledge builds to the best skill base that you can have. So how can you do networking and knowledge? It's very simple. You can go to multiple real estate meetings, especially in this time period where almost all real estate meetings have been converted to online. You can go to multiple real estate meetings a day, over 14 days. You could clearly, because it's East Coast and West Coast time frames, all available virtually. I often used to say, go to a meeting a week over 6 months so that you can go to 24 meetings. What if you went to 20 meetings in 14 days? Wouldn't be that hard. 20 meetings in 14 days, that's 2 meetings a day, which could be done virtually, and they're each about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Why are you going to meetings? You're going to meetings because you're wanting to develop your network. So when you're in the virtual meetings, one, pay attention to who the facilitator of the meeting is. Maybe they have a big history or a long history in real estate. Many of them do. You can look them up on Google. You can go to their website. You can be able to understand their business model relatively quickly. You can go to the meeting website as well, right? Or you can just see if there's any good or bad reviews about them, whether it's on Google or in Bigger Pockets. Two, make sure you understand who the speaker is. A lot of these meetings have speakers. Who's the speaker? Are they a brand new investor? Maybe they don't have that information, that much information on them out in the public, but you can still write down their name because you might still be able to use them or do something with them as far as teamwork. But if they're an experienced investor, same thing. Look them up on Google, look them up on Bigger Pockets, look them up on LinkedIn. I can't tell you how many times my profiles, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn, seems to just sort of blossom right after I've presented at a meeting. So clearly, people are looking me up after they see me presenting at a meeting because they want to know, who is this chick? What has she actually done? Is she going to help me or not? If you go to 20 meetings over 14 days or 24 meetings, or if it's 14 days, in theory, you could do 28 meetings, right? Then you can get the facilitator, the presenter, the speaker. That's at least 2 people who are probably relatively well qualified in real estate. You also have other people that you're meeting with in the room. Listen for who's talking. Listen for who's asking questions. Some meetings have people cross-talking or talking in the meeting, and some meetings have networking. My meeting has networking in the meeting, and some meetings don't, and there's nothing you can do about it. But you can participate via chat. And you can say, I'm either a new investor, I'm a qualified investor, I'm looking to expand my network. What I'm looking for is, what asset are you looking for? Claim it, because then you call people to you. If you're looking for a turnkey, say I'm a new investor looking for turnkey. If you're looking for a sophisticated syndication deal or development deal, then put I'm an experienced investor looking to get into development in Colorado Springs, Colorado. You will find people will respond to you. You see, it's as much about anything. It's about being willing to be found. Standing up, being seen, and being found is not that hard, whether it's in a physical personal meeting or whether it's in a virtual meeting. The pathways are pretty straightforward. Now you've gone to this meeting, you've collected the name of the facilitator or facilitators, you've collected the name of the speaker and his company, his or her company. You have networked with some people either via the chat by claiming what it is that you want and are looking for, or by being in breakout rooms. As many people as you can. Hopefully you're connecting with anywhere from 2 to 5 people per meeting. Over 20 meetings, that's a nice long list of people you've connected with. Start sorting those names. Who are the experts that maybe someday you want to work with or give them your money? Who are the people that you want to potentially partner with over time? Because maybe they're in the similar stage than you, or they want to do the same type of investing you want to get into. Who are the people that are like you? They're a beginning investor at their particular stage of investing, and they can be part of your team. Maybe you'll joint venture with them. Maybe you'll share notes with them. Maybe you guys will take similar classes together, but they're on par with you as an investor. But if somebody's a jerk and somebody's like somebody you don't want to like, then don't even bother. Just cross their name off the list, right? But the point is, over 14 days, you can develop a pretty good network in a very short period of time just by going to meetings. Now, I'm not done yet, by the way, because the second half was education, right? So how do you expand your education? And again, expanding your education can be pretty easy in this virtual environment. One, going to a meeting usually expands your education because they generally have a topic. But there's also this amazing channel called YouTube that so many of us are familiar with. And if you're not going to use YouTube, you can use Venmo, and there are other Venmo. Yeah, you can use Venmo. And there are other video platforms out there. Type in real estate investing and type in flipping or turnkey, whatever it is that you're looking for. And you will get lots of options, right? Real Estate University will have an option. Rich Dad, Poor Dad will have an option. Fortune Builders might have options and videos for you. People who are experts in those fields will have blogs, videos, and informational articles for you on real estate investing so that you can educate yourself. Now, let's say you're a long-time investor and you're like, Christina, I don't need education. Yeah, you do. Just so you know, yeah, you do. And the reason why you, the experienced investor, need to keep investing in your education is so that your field, your industry, whatever it is that you participate in real estate is moving on without you, whether you study it or not. The trends and the traditions and even the legalities are changing inside of that piece of your industry. And if you're not paying attention to what's changing inside of that piece of real estate, you're going to fall behind and you might run into problems. So keep yourself educated is highly important. Why? It makes you a better real estate investor, right? In 14 days, you can do a deep dive on your particular sub area in real estate and get really deeply educated in it by seeking out YouTube and educational videos and platforms and people who have blog posts that focus on that particular topic. Let's say you try to do 2 a day, 2 meetings a day, 2 blog posts or videos or podcasts or something on the topic you want to be educated in. Do you see how over 14 days you would have an incredible depth of information just by listening to all of this? So that's 4 hits a day on educating yourself. Also, because you now have done the search in order to find educational information, you also have another chance to add that person to your network. If we're going to be out there educating you and they've got a YouTube or a podcast or they've got videos that they've put out there, they probably know something about real estate. You can add them to your list of people who are potential mentors or people you would potentially invest with or invest through, right? So can you see how you just spending 14 days, 2 weeks of just digging yourself in, doing 4 things a day, 2 meetings, 2 podcasts or videos, educating yourself in your area that you want to be focused on, and focusing on continuing to expand your network at the same time, you will accelerate your real estate investing and your success and your knowledge and your safety, your risk, managing your risk, all within 14 days time while being able to, I don't know, feel more confident, feel more successful, feel more assured the next time you go to make your real estate investment. I am Christina Suter. This is the Real Estate Breakthrough Show. I look forward to you tuning in next week for more information.